recibiendo a Bosnia y Herzegovina.
El minuto de silencio se cambió por un minuto de aplauso. Un reconocimiento de este partido. Y que ha dejado su legado.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Charla Football. Today we're doing a live stream. I'm by myself today, so very long. Right now, I have the Denmark versus North Macedonia game, but I'm gonna get the next game ready. Get the Ireland game ready up here. What's up, Jacob? Welcome. Thank you for hopping on, bro. I appreciate you. Very loyal follower. But yeah, let me know if you're tuning into these matches too. Honestly, these are really important matches for La Selección Mexicana. Vasco and his cuerpo técnico have to be watching this game. Tomas, he is on his way to San Jose with some family emergency, so unfortunately he couldn't make it. But you know what? The show must go on. I was this close to canceling it, but you know what? Nah, I can do it by myself. The show must go on. Plus, I really want to watch these games. This is how we're gonna find out who's gonna be Mexico's third and final rival, and then who's gonna be fighting for that first and second spot in their group. You know. Because if Denmark goes through, they can easily top the group, you know, depending on how they perform at the World Cup, obviously. But they have a good team. They have a really good team. So right now we have Denmark versus North Macedonia on. We got, Hjulmand, about a bunch of Danish legends. Now we got some good players for Denmark up. I'll tell you guys the starting 11 right now. You're watching France versus Brazil. I mean, it's a good game too. There's a lot of good games going on today. We got some other World Cup qualifying matches. The ones going down in Mexico as well. We got, I think, Bolivia versus Suriname, and then New Caledonia, and I'll tell you the other team right now. New Caledonia and Jamaica. So we got a lot of games going on today, guys. But obviously, this match specifically and the Ireland match are going to be key to pay attention to, given that the winner of both of these matches, Ireland, Czechia, Denmark, North Macedonia, that will be one of those guys is going to be Mexico's third and final opponent in La Ciudad de Mexico. So let me know who you guys think is going to be that third and final opponent. Who's going to be playing in La Ciudad de Mexico? Will it be Denmark? Will it be Ireland? Which, like, those are the more likely scenarios. But can North Macedonia cause a surprise, or even Czechia? Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if you guys saw, Turkey just made it to the final as well. So Turkey are one step closer to the World Cup. There's a lot of important matches today. A lot of nations playing, on the line. Like Romania officially got knocked out of the World Cup because they lost to Turkey 1-0. Let's see. I'm going to put the other game on my phone. I put it on my laptop, but I want to have full attention on my laptop to the stream. There's a lot of games going on. Let's see if I can even find it. Deportes. I hate VIX, guys. I wish they were passing the games on CBS. Like, that'd be way easier, because then you could put like 2 or 3 games at once. Deportes. Okay, here we go. Italia, Irlanda del Norte, Croacia. There's so many games. Mexico versus Portugal is this weekend. Don't forget that. Denmark, unless Team Único Toro Gonzalez, Troy Perry. Bro, Troy Perry is actually a baller. I don't know. Something about him, like, obviously he's a really good striker. I've seen him a few times for AZ Alkmaar when I've seen Mateo Chavez plays. And, I mean, I also feel like he could be a little selfish, but I feel like it's because he knows he's good. So he kind of has, like, that selfishness, which you need as a striker, but sometimes it could be too much. So hopefully, no se agranda in this next game versus Czechia. And actually, just tries to play for the team, which I think he probably will do. This is a big opportunity for Ireland specifically to make it to the World Cup. I think the last time they participated was 1994 in the U.S., if I'm not mistaken. So these are big opportunities for some of these countries, bro. I thought I already had VIX Premium. What the fuck? Maybe on my other account. And then let me know what the score is going to be for both of these matches. I already predicted in my video. I said Denmark is going to win this match against North Macedonia 1-2-0. I think it's going to be a tight match, especially given that North Macedonia is going to make it extremely difficult. But I could see like a 2-0 result. As for Ireland versus Czechia, that one's going to be tough. Maybe like 2-1, especially because Ireland's playing away from home. So I feel like Ireland are going to suffer. But let's see. I got the game on right here now. I don't want to put it too loud. But now we got both. Now we got all the games going on. Okay, I should take a picture for stories too. Make sure to share this stream, guys. By the way, that way we get more people up in here because we want to know. We want to get the party started. We want that World Cup feel. Like I don't know about you guys, but it already feels like the World Cup is here. You know, like the vibe is just different now. I saw this video that Portugal posted the other day. Or no, actually it was this morning. Portugal posted this video. They're like recording on an old school video camera, like their first practice in Cancun in Mexico, preparing for the Mexico game. And I don't know, something about the music, the retro nostalgic vibes, it just gives you those goosebumps. You know, I'm ready for the World Cup. So hopefully for the World Cup we could do more live streams. Say cheese, guys. Ireland already with the first shot on target. Literally hits the post. Top of the box, a shot from number 22. Ooh. Damn. Ireland already starting off hot. The game literally just started. Denmark also have most of the possession right now. Like I said, this is going to be Denmark's game to lose, bro. They have to win this match. They're playing at home in Copenhagen Stadium, in Rodrigo Huescas' stadium. I'm pretty sure Rodrigo Huescas is there too, probably watching the game. All right, we're live. I'm posting this on Instagram stories right now. So just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. 2-1 Czechia wins. No way you think Czechia is gonna win, bro. Why don't you want Ireland? You gotta support our Irish friends, bro. I have a few Irish friends, and bro, like the way they party, they're just like Mexicans. Like they love boxing, they love to fight, they love drinking. Like they're like, Irish people are like the Mexicans of Europe, in my opinion, and from what I've learned, you know, and they have a really good relationship. One of my Irish friends was actually supposed to come today, but unfortunately did not make it. He's going to come later. All right. All right, just posted on stories right now. Hopefully we can get some more people joining the link. Seamus Coleman, bro. I haven't heard of that name in forever. He's ex-Everton player. That high press from Denmark, though. A lot of people think it's going to be Denmark. Czechia will win, mark my word. Shit, maybe, bro. Did you put money on this or what? I don't doubt it. It's just, I mean, Czechia has like some solid players. I think Patrick Schick is like their most famous player. I don't even know if he's playing right now. I mean, let me double check. I'm just waiting for this to upload. Make sure this is good. Okay, that's uploaded. All right, let's look at the starting 11s for these guys. Okay, so for Ireland, Patrick Schick is playing. I mean, for Czechia, Patrick Schick is playing. Chori, who the fuck is Chori? Slavia Prague. Most of their team is based in Slavia Prague. They have like 3 or 4 Slavia Prague players. 3, 4. Some Hoffenheim, Slavia Prague, Hoffenheim, Wolves, and PSV. They have like 4 players from Slavia Prague. It's basically Slavia Prague versus fucking Ireland. And then as for Ireland, Troy Parrott obviously starting, Ogbene, Sheffield United championship level player, Southampton, Assaz championship level, championship. A lot of championship players. They don't have no top players. West Brom too. What the fuck? Everton. Okay, he's still at Everton. Seamus Coleman. Ipswich. Brentford, Nathan Collins, and then Jake O'Brien from Everton, and then obviously Kymon Kelleher, the ex-Liverpool goalkeeper, is there. So for the most part, bro, Ireland's playing with the whole championship level squad. Shit, maybe you're right, bro. Maybe Czechia could put off a surprise. I thought they had more players like playing first division football. To be honest, I thought they did. I swear they do. It's like Chivas 4 or 5 players in the starting 11. No, exactly. Slavia Prague and Chivas are basically like this. So okay, there's that, and then for Denmark and North Macedonia, Denmark have more European experienced players like Pierre Emil Højbjerg, plays for Marseille. Hjulman, Sporting, he just qualified for the quarterfinals with Sporting as well, playing against Bodo Glimt. Lazio, Victor Froholt from Porto, Damsgaard from Brentford, Højlund obviously from Napoli, Nordgaard from Arsenal, Hellas Verona. There's no way Denmark don't beat fucking North Macedonia, bro. Denmark have to beat North Macedonia. Their whole starting 11 play in the best leagues in the world, but also for some of the best teams in the world, or at least very competitive teams. Ole. Oh, no way. Oh, shit. The ball just went a little far, but North Macedonia on the counter. It's like 5 against 5 right now. Okay, now the numbers are coming back for Denmark. Who's like a good player for North Macedonia? I don't know what that club is. Don't know where that club is. Don't know where that club is. Don't know where that club is. Elmas. He's the only North Macedonian player that plays in a top 5 league in the world. Napoli. Plays at Napoli. What about the defenders? No, these guys are a bunch of nobodies. And Dimitrevski, who plays for Orlando. Okay, so they have 2 players, the goalkeeper and a midfielder that play in a top 5 league in the world. It's like Mexico, bro. I wonder if people think the same thing when they see Mexico starting 11. They're like, oh, they only got 2 players to play in a top 5 league. Santi and Johan. Oh, and Raul Jimenez. And now Obed. Okay, 4 players. My bad. 4 players playing in a top 5 league. I'm going to be pissed if these are low-scoring games, too, because, I really was excited for this live stream. So I want to see some goals. I want some excitement, some World Cup feel. I'm going to move the microphone a little bit like this. Let me know if you guys still hear me. But yeah, this is the opportunity for Denmark, Ireland to make it through, play a final. If Denmark and Ireland do make it through, beating their respective teams in these matches, they play a final, but it will be in Ireland. That is why I think Ireland are going to win. This is why I think Ireland are going to make the World Cup, because they're going to have that home advantage. But of course, they need to beat Czechia away from home first, which I think is possible. I mean, given that Ireland have a very competitive team. I'm not going to say they have the best team in the world. Like, most of their players play in the championship. But, I mean, we saw what they did to Scotland, specifically, like, before to qualify into this. And I think it's a matter of, what's the word I'm looking for? Motivation, pressure, but like of the good kind. Oh, what a fucking ball. Come on, Højlund. Højlund at Manchester United, he was a bum, but I'm going to that June 24th game. I hope Ireland wins. The fans will be fun. Bro, I want to go to that game too. Especially if it's Ireland, I'm going to that game. Like, there's no way I don't go to that game. Even if I don't make it, I'm going to be there. Like, even if I don't make it inside the stadium, like, at least outside the stadium, partying with all the Mexico fans and other Irish fans, like, there's no way we can't even try to be there, Like, imagine being at the Zócalo where they're going to have, like, the big pantallas, the big screens. Like, you have to pull up. It's going to be a big old party. And I'm already going to be there for the first 2 matches, so might as well just stay. Denmark is probably the better team overall. No, yeah, dude. Their starting 11 is full of players that play in the top 5 leagues in the world. They have the best squad out of the 4 teams that are currently they're currently playing right now. But like I said, the only reason I think Ireland, if they beat Czechia, Oh, there's a potential penalty check for Ireland, I think. If Ireland can get this win, they have home advantage. And I feel like they will make it through based on that home advantage. So right now they're checking a penalty in the Ireland versus Denmark game. So it looks like the Ireland's number 22. He's the one that hit the crossbar. It looks like he accordions versus bagpipes. Accordion. Bro, that'd be sick. Imagine the bandas and the guys in kilts like playing music together, like a collab. Like that'd be crazy. So it looks like it could be. I think it'd be harsh. I don't think he's gonna call it, but it could be a penalty for Ireland because the Czech defender did kick the Irish. I think he's a defender or maybe midfielder. He did kick him. They both went for the ball. Oh, I wish I could show you guys. I wish I could just put the. But I don't want to get banned or anything. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more content because, like I said, a lot of stuff is going to be going on. Obviously, player interviews, fan interviews, live vlogs from when I go to the World Cup. They're going to call a penalty. Penalty? Oh, shit. No way. Ireland penalty. Let's go. Hey, what'd I tell you, Jacoba? What'd I tell you, bro? I told you. Penal for Ireland. Ireland is like America and Liga MX, bro. Penal para Irlanda. Vámonos. But I mean, your result can still come through. It could be 2-1, who knows? But based on how Ireland started, they already hit the fucking post. Now they have a penalty in their favor. And they are pitting Czechia back. The same thing that Denmark is going on over here. I think it's gonna be 2-1 Ireland, but it's gonna be suffering. Like after this goal, I think Czechia might get a goal back. Could be a set piece, and then maybe in the 70 to 8 to 90th minute, then Ireland will get the last goal. Troy Perry. I'm telling you, Troy Perry is gonna be a savior. I don't know if he's gonna step up for this penalty, but I think he should. He's been the hero for Ireland. If there's anyone that deserves to take this penalty, it's definitely Troy Perry. Mateo Chavez's teammate, by the way, you guys. Don't forget that. I'll always plug in my Mexican brothers. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, in the North Macedonia game, the guy just completely forgot about the ball and just went to go tackle the player. Oh, it is Troy Perry. Let's go, Troy. Let's go, Troy Perry. I've always been his fan since day one. Always been an AZ Alkmaar fan. All right, let's see. Come on, Troy. Oof. Denmark with the first shot on target against North Macedonia. Troy Perry stepping up. I thought he was a left-footed. I guess he's a righty. I don't know why I thought he was left-footed. Pretty short run-up. I guess standard. Look at the goalkeeper. He's trying to play mind games. Calling the referee. Referee's probably telling him, make sure you don't jump off your line. I will retake the penalty. Troy Perry, let's go. Troy Perry with the first goal. Let's go, Ireland. Ireland 1-0 up away from home. 18th minute. Troy Perry. Let's go. And this is Czechia's downfall right here. Let's see if they can revert the situation. I really don't think so, though. They'll get a goal back. They'll equalize, but this is Ireland's game, bro. This is Ireland's story. They have an actual team, not just individual players like how Czechia have, Patrick Schick, and who's the other one from West Ham? Suchik, 2-3 solid individual players. But these guys are a team. They play they have some balls, and I think they're the keeper almost got to it too. Great penalty. Whew. Okay. You could tell the Irish bench are trying to be calm, but they're happy. They're excited. Get in. I wonder what they're saying. Get in. Oh my gosh. All right. So far, my predictions are coming through. Should I try putting it on my laptop maybe? I feel like I should put it on my laptop. That way, with my phone, I could also record and post stories and stuff. I can't find the game. It's on. I have it on VIX. So either if you have VIX, use VIX. If you don't, then I think either Fox maybe, and if not on Fox, then just go on TikTok Live. There's always someone streaming. There's always gonna be that one person streaming on TikTok Live. So definitely try TikTok Live if you don't have VIX or don't want to download VIX. Come on, Denmark. Just have a shot, bro. Why are you trying to walk it into the fucking net? Just have a shot. Bro, North Macedonia are playing with their whole team inside the box. Like, they're just waiting for the counter. Maybe a set piece. Like, right here. This is the counter. Go play. Vix or Fool. Ooh. I don't know how he saved that from the floor. Little players on the floor. Who's that? Is that Elmas? The Napoli player? I think that might be him. 11. Come on, bro. Soft ass. Come on. This is world. I mean, okay, he does hit him in the face, but like it's not on purpose. It's like the Macedonian player ran into the Danish player's elbow. It wasn't like on purpose. Let me see if I can put it right here. All right, so we're doing that, and then we're gonna put the VIX pantalla right here. Let's see if VIX lets me log in right here. Sometimes VIX could be annoying. I don't know about you guys, but VIX is annoying to use. I miss when we had football on like cable, and you don't have to pay for all these streaming websites. I miss when football was just free and people didn't care about it as much. Like I wish we could just gatekeep football sometimes, but I get it. You know, like I want the game to grow too. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. But like, oh my god, everything is just so expensive. Like paying $10-15 a month. Like I can't do that no more, bro. I can't do that no more. No what? Ireland scored again? Goal. I told you guys. I told you. Okay, maybe I should have predicted. I mean, I predicted 2-1, so that could still happen. But now it's 2-0 in 23 minutes. Dude, these Irish fans are going to go crazy, bro. I already know. It has to be a goal. Tiene que ser gol. No importa si es autogol, es gol. Gol es gol. Let's see what happens. So from a corner kick. Ooh. I think it bounces off of one of the Czechia defenders inside of the box. Oh yeah, it hits his stomach. Ooh. That's so unlucky. It hits off the goalkeeper, bro. The defender tries to clear it, hits the post, hits the goalkeeper. That's the most accidental goal I think I've ever seen. This is like some FIFA type of goal right here. But hey, it all counts. It all counts. Ireland is not going to give a fuck right now. Ireland don't care. Ireland just want to make it to the World Cup, and that's a goal. That's valid. That went over the line. Dude, that's insane. You could see how much it means to these players, too. Now they're celebrating. Look at Kelleher, man. He didn't even celebrate a goal like that with Liverpool. McGregor versus Canelo in June. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. We have to see them link up at the World Cup at that game specifically. That'd be fucking dope. Accordions and bagpipes, just like my boy C. Sanchez. Like how you said, bro. Come on, Denmark. Please don't sell. Honestly, if we want Ireland to go through, like how I want Ireland to go through to Mexico's group, then I kind of would want North Macedonia to go through in this situation. I mean, because it'd be easier for Ireland. But no way. PK for Czechia. No way. What is this game, bro? 3 goals potentially in 25 minutes? No. Hey, my prediction is still going through so far. But I feel like there's going to be more goals. I just have a feeling there's going to be more goals. trying to sign into VIX on my laptop, but I don't know what's up with my laptop. Hold up, pen. Yep, bro. Yep. But what? Why? Oh, it's because he pulled him back. But that looks soft too. But honestly, if I'm the ref, I would. Oh, shot outside of the box from Denmark. Great save from the goalkeeper. Oh, there it is. Oh, no way. I'm trying to log into my VIX account. See if I remember my password. Come on, Denmark. Okay, Patrick Schick stepping up. He's a lefty. Okay, now that's right. I thought he was a righty. Okay. No, Jacob, I think you're ahead of my in the stream. He scores it. Of course, he's gonna score it. Okay. All right, the game's gonna get good now. Game's gonna get good. 26 minutes in, 3 goals already. All right. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I'm just messing with you. It don't matter. I just want to see goals. Damn. That was a good penalty too. Top right. That's class right there. That's class. But he is a top level striker. He is good. Dude, these Macedonian players, it's like 5 and 5, just 2 lines of 5. Like they just don't want to get scored on. They're gonna hold on and look for a set piece. And there goes Dimitrevski. Yep. What's my password? Anyone know what my password is? I know. Oh shit! What is my password? I have an account. All right, I'm gonna tell it to send it to my email. Tavares. Also, guys, I'm gonna be at the Mexico versus Belgium match Tuesday. So let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing typical man on the street content. What kind of questions? Actually, if you guys have any questions you guys want me to ask fans, whether it's Belgian or Mexico fans, let me know. I'm gonna be there. Me and Tomas are both gonna be over there live. And if you guys are from Chicago, even better. Like, come say hi. Don't be shy. I'm a cool dude in person, I promise. Iniciar sesión. So yeah, let me know what kind of content you guys want to see while we're out in Chicago. For Belgium, how far do they think they're going to make it in the World Cup? All right, bet. I'm gonna write that down right now. Oh, it's because I see. I'm my dumbass. Ingresar con mi correo. Let's see. All right, let's see if now it's logging. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, so never mind. Not that one either. Damn, what is my VIX? I hate VIX. All my homies hate VIX. What is my email for VIX? That was my password? Oh my god. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Okay, I'm in. So I'm gonna put the game right here. That way. Alright. I'll put the other game right here. Ver con premium. ¿Cómo que ver con premium? Ya tengo premium, pendejo. I already have premium. What? Don't I have premium? This is really weird. Or maybe because I'm logged in right here. I'm gonna take it off from here. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Let's refresh my account.
Empieza a mover de nuevo, incluso acelera. Cruza esa hacia el centro. Y el rompimiento en la doble tarea defensiva de parte de Macedonia. Finalmente, Patrick Schick hizo el gol de chileno. Y gran ejecución del penal.
Sorry, boys. I'm just trying to log on to my VIX on my laptop.
Que acerca.
Alright, let's try this again.
Son locales y que le pierden 2-1. El juego no es una buena noticia, nunca lo será que nos permita seguir con las clases de historia. El juego lo permite, claro, pues en 2010 ahí vino 2014 Brasil, ¿no?
VIX gratis. No, I don't have VIX gratis. I thought I had premium. How was I watching the game on my phone then?
Tan cuestionada. La primera final de Copa del Mundo para Lionel Messi, que la perdió y que Alemania la ganó. Y era el gol de la larga de Mario Götze. Totalmente. Mira, Barca.
Bro, this Denmark North Macedonia game is straight buns. I'm not impressed by Denmark so far. That is also why I think Ireland's gonna make this generation of Danish players. Like, they're decent, but they're not that 2018 squad. That 2018 squad was good. Oh, great ball. Oh, but no one gets there. Corner kick. That was a ball and a half right there. Will Italy make the World Cup? Shit. Actually, I want to check in on that score. Oof. Let's check in on the score. I hope so. I mean, they've already missed out on so many World Cups, like the last two. And the fact that they cannot score against Northern Ireland in 30 minutes is pretty freaking weird, bro. They have some of the best players in the world. Bastoni, linked to Barcelona, plays at Inter. Calafiori plays at Arsenal. Mancini from Roma. Politano, Barella, come on, Inter. Locatelli, Juve. But it's because they don't have no creative players, bro. They're very systematic type of players. There's no Matteo Retegui, I guess. There's no one that you're like, oh yeah, this guy's a baller. Maybe Federico Chiesa was the guy. That was their guy. But he doesn't want to play. He says he's not ready. He keeps telling Gattuso, I'm not ready. When will you ever be ready, bro? Do you want to represent your country or not? I swear I have VIX, but I don't know what's going on with my VIX over here. What happened? Max, did I hear? Julian Quiñones is greater than Retegui. I forget that they're both teammates at Al Qadsia. I don't know how you pronounce it. So I don't have premium, or what? I don't know how I'm able to watch it. But the fact that, Retegui's playing for Italy, I guess, does make sense as to why Julian Quiñones got called up. A lot of people were like, "Oh, he's not calling him up because XYZ." I was one of those people. I said that he's probably not going to call him up. First of all, because he's not his preferred style, or his type of forward. But I also think it's because he was playing in Saudi Arabia, and Vasco Aguirre himself said that he doesn't watch the Saudi games. But El Retegui is still getting called up by Italy. If Joao Felix is still getting called up by Portugal, if obviously Ronaldo's getting called up by Portugal, I guess there's some beneficio. Especially because Quiñones is scoring goals. No, I'm not saying that he's a bad player. I never said that. I just like I don't understand. I never understood his call up because if you're gonna call him up, play him in his natural position. Because like under Vasco and even sometimes under Jimmy Lozano, hey, they would only put him on the left wing. I think he's only played like one game as like a second striker, which is his natural position. You know, a striker or like right behind the striker. But if you're gonna put Quinones on the left wing, like yeah, he was able to do that for America. But like one thing is playing Liga MX, but like he wasn't at his best version. Like I think his best version was at Atlas, and that's because he played right next to Julio Furch. He was like right there, like at the top with him. So I mean, Quinones, I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's a really good player. He's a baller. But if you're gonna play him, if you're gonna call him up, put him in his natural position. And if Mexico are gonna play with two strikers in this next game, I would want to see the striker partnership of Raúl and Quinones. Someone like Raúl who can hold up the ball and create for himself and for other players around him, and then Quinones who can just be there to Quinones who could just be there to tap in, run in behind, and I mean, who knows? Maybe bag himself some goals against Portugal. That'd be crazy.
Fueron capaces de la frontal del área encontrar espacio para poder probar portería. El golpeo de ellos.
Charlie could create. Charlie cannot create, bro. Charlie, I hope he doesn't start against Portugal. Like my ideal midfield would be Lira as a CDM and then Obed and Fidalgo. I feel like that's what everyone has been saying, but it's because that is probably the best midfield that you can go with. But I have a feeling that Charlie's gonna start either over Obed or over. Nah, it's gonna be over Obed. Like that's because Vasco's gonna go for experience. Could be. I don't know. Maybe he's risky and he goes Obed, Fidalgo, like and Lira. I mean, they're all most of these midfielders have never played together. But that's also why I think he might go with Charlie's because Eric Lira for sure starting in the midfield, and he's gonna want to have like that partnership, Lira and Charlie that works in Cruz Azul. But one thing is Charlie and Cruz Azul, and another thing is Charlie with La Selección Mexicana. And he's straight buns. Like I'm sorry, he's just naughty. I think it just gives a pressure thing. Like they just get nervous. But I mean, it's for the most part with most of these players, like Piojo, like Quinones, like Alexi Vega. Like they play good for club, but once they get to country, it's just different. You know, especially because you're playing better teams too. Most recently, you know, playing against Colombia, Uruguay, Paraguay, Ecuador, South Korea, Japan, and now you're playing Portugal and Belgium. Like obviously, these players aren't gonna look good as when they played against, you know, playing Mexico will be a little different though. Maybe. I think it'll definitely give them a little boost, but I still think. I mean, these guys are professionals. You know, both teams, and Portugal are going to treat this game on Saturday like it's the World Cup. They're going to go out with their best. They're going to try to put on a show because, I mean, they're prepping for the World Cup and they're one of the favorites. This Denmark team really can't do shit. I do wonder what you guys think though. Like, how do you feel about? How do you feel about Mexico getting these top level oppositions before the World Cup? Because I mean, two things could happen. Mexico plays well in most of these matches, and you kind of get a little bit of hope for the World Cup, or they get shot on, like what happened against Colombia when they played good teams, and then you get brought to reality right before the World Cup. So two things happen in the sense like your morale is either very high or extremely low. Because when we play Portugal and we go out with our best team, and Portugal goes out with their best team, and no matter what, we're just not good enough to beat Portugal or even compete with them. You know, we get ran off the park 3-4-0. Portugal with an absolute show and just shit on our players. Like, what do you think that's going to do for the confidence for our players? And a lot of people are going to be saying, like, this is why we shouldn't be playing these oppositions. This is why we shouldn't have played against Portugal and Belgium and Colombia. It is a good test for the players. But, like, is it a good test or morale, like, boost if you Hoyland holding up. If you're gonna lose all those games 3-4-0, putting them in reality and like kind of bringing their confidence down, like damn, we're really not good enough. Like we're really not gonna do shit at this World Cup. Like, yeah, maybe they can make it out of the group, but once they make it to the round of 32, face off against a Scotland or an England, whether it's at the Estadio Azteca or not, you just don't have the level because you're simply not good enough technically and physically or athletically. That's the unfortunate truth, though. La selección mexicana. Ooh, shit. It's the sad truth of la selección mexicana.
Decías que si cae el gol, se cae el estadio y se cae el plan de partido de Macedonia, ¿no? Porque está clarísimo que Sverdlovsky lo que privilegia te dejó.
Like, all I want is to see a competitive selección. I'm not asking them to make quarterfinals or semifinals. That's me being hopeful, the quarterfinals. But make it out of the group. Definitely top the group because you should top this group. I think FIFA definitely did us a favor, putting us in a group with South Africa, with South Korea, and potentially either Denmark or Ireland right now on how things are looking. But like, those are all teams that on paper, like, we can compete and potentially beat. Ooh, a little behind the Danish player. On paper. And I feel like a lot of it doesn't even have to do with the players. Like, it's not their fault that they weren't properly trained and coached, starting from inferiores, from academies, from clubs, from when they're 5-10 years old. Like, a proper structure that we see, like, here in the US or even out in Europe, with Barcelona or Netherlands or wherever, in Ajax. Like, they focus on these players when they're 5-6 years old, and they really develop them and they're with them all the way. But then we go to, Mexico, and, at 23, they're still joven promesas. Like, at 23, these guys should have like 200, like 150 to almost 200 games under their belt. Like guys like Obed Vargas or Elias Montiel. Like, Gilberto Mora is the first case in who knows how long that we've seen a 15, 16-year-old. I mean, he's the youngest to debut, but someone so young to like consolidate themselves. And I mean, like I said, I don't think it has anything to do with players. I think it's just like what they teach them beforehand. Like, if they're not good enough when they get to the first team, which is why most coaches don't play them yet, like with the first team, and they just train or whatever, train alongside the first team. That has everything to do with like who's preparing these players, the coaching, the technical staffs. Like, I think it has everything to do with what's around the Fútbol Mexicano. Because I mean, kids want to play soccer. It's available. There's the resources. There's the infrastructure. But the people who prepare these kids, like, they need to be better. They actually need to focus. The reality is this team isn't that good. Even at their best, they're not beating England. The best they can hope for is first place out of the group. Exactly. That's the best case scenario. We get first place in our group, make the round of 32. We could potentially face a Scotland. I think I saw it was either Scotland or Canada or something like that. I don't know if that's true. Like, even if we play Scotland in the round 32, like, that will be a very difficult match because Scotland have players in top leagues, whether it's the Prem or whether it's clubs like Celtic or a guy like McTominay who's ripping it up in Serie A. Like, we don't have that. We don't have even just one player that's tearing it up in one of the best leagues in the world. Raul Jimenez, we're holding on to him, but he just broke 10 goals in the Premier League, and like 6 of them were from penalty, like kicks. Now, I'm not hating because I think he's an incredible player. I do think Fulham, like, is not the best team in the world either. I think if Raul Jimenez was at a team like Atletico or Barca where that was creating, I feel like he would reach at least 15, 20 goals. For example, Fulham is not that team to create 15 opportunities for strikers. 1, 2, and Raul Jimenez is not the most clinical. He'll need a couple to put them away. But we don't have those players, those world-class players. I think the only one that gets close, not Raul Jimenez, is Johan Vázquez, because I feel like realistically this summer he's going to make a move to a top team in Serie A. The rumor is AC Milan. And I could see that happening. I could really see that happening. He could be Santi's teammate if Santi doesn't get sold. And we'll have 2 players in a top club in the world. And hopefully by then, Santi will be performing too. All right. I'm over trying to log in on here. Let's look at some of the results. Okay, Czechia, Ireland, still 2-1. So far, my result is holding on. Albania is beating Poland. I wonder if Lewandowski's playing. Lewandowski is playing. Oh, Lewandowski's old now. Sweden is currently beating Ukraine. It was Viktor Gyökeres who scored. Everything else is 0-0. Well, actually, Slovakia is beating Kosovo too, but I mean, I don't really know anyone from Slovakia. Hansko, that's it. I think the winner of Slovakia Kosovo plays against Turkey. So right now it'll be Slovakia versus Turkey, and one of those teams are going to the World Cup. All right, I'm just gonna put it back on my phone. The Ireland game. Put that right there. I'm surprised Denmark haven't scored against this team, bro. They literally, like, there's no creation, there's no creativity. It's a left to right, left to right. There's no passes that penetrate to the strikers or one of the wingers that tried to take on their defenders 1v1. It's very passive. That's why I'm like, if we play against Denmark, I wouldn't be scared. If we play against Ireland, though, I mean, I wouldn't be scared, but I feel like it's going to be 50-50. I don't know. Regardless, I think between Ireland and Denmark, it's going to be... Ooh, that was a good cross. They're going to be the ones we fight for the top spot in the group. Joshua Bustamante. Hello, welcome to the live stream. We got Czechia versus North Macedonia going on 0-0 at the moment. Pretty boring game, I'm not going to lie. Denmark have most of the possession, but really can't break through the North Macedonian defenders. And then we got Ireland versus Czechia. Now, that is a good game. Within 30 minutes, there was already 3 goals. Right now, Ireland are up. My prediction is coming through. If you haven't seen my video on Instagram and on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I said that Ireland was going to win this match 2-1, and right now, that is coming through. That is coming to fruition. All I need is Denmark to score a goal. I mean, dude, so far my predictions are... Shit, I should have bet on these games, bro. I should have bet on these games. This is why I don't gamble, because I get nervous, but I should have bet on this game. Okay, this game just went to halftime. All right, both games are in halftime at the moment, guys. Both games just went to halftime. Do you think Santi should stay at Milan? If not, where would be the best place for him? I do think he should stay at Milan. I mean, they brought in Nicholas Füllkrug. They got Nkunku. There's Leao and Pulisic. But, I mean, Füllkrug has scored like 1 goal in like the past 10 games. Nkunku, I haven't seen a good version of him since Leipzig. Was it Leipzig or Salzburg? I don't know. Anyways, Santi, he's proven it in the Eredivisie that he's a solid player. And, like, I don't understand why a lot of the Milan, like, staff or fans want Santi out, because when he was first transferred from Feyenoord to AC Milan, mid-season, by the way, winter season, he scored goals. I think he scored like 9 goals and assists in like the remainder of that half of the season. So it's not like he wasn't scoring goals. It does seem like they hate him there. I don't know why. I mean, there's some people that also give him the benefit of the doubt. But when he first transferred over, not this season, but the season prior, you know, he scored in the Champions League. He scored against his ex-club in the Champions League. He scored, you know, and he got vital points for Milan in Serie A as well. He scored in Coppa Italia as well. So he was doing well when he was healthy. And, of course, we know what happened. Like, this season, he had an ankle injury that was just, maybe it wasn't, you know, really hurting him, but it was bugging him. And that can, you know, hinder your performance as a striker, I bet. I'm going to lower the volume. I think he should stay. I think he should fight for a place. I think his agent is going to want him to stay Rafaela Pimenta is always gonna push for the best for her players. And I mean, they've spent so much money on him. They spent like what 35 million, almost 40 million, if I'm not mistaken, on something Jimenez. There's not going to be a team that's going to pay that same amount. They're going to pay less, and they're going to lose money when they can just wait him out one more season. Give him. I think he's going to get one more season, a healthy season, because they've only given him half of a season and then an injured version of him. So they haven't really given him a true chance. So I think he's going to stay, and I think he should stay. Now, if he were to go, and if they were to push him out, there are options of him to go to the Premier League, another Serie A team. He should leave if they don't want him there. He should just leave. If Tottenham doesn't get relegated, I wouldn't mind seeing him there. Tottenham, I'm not sure if they're one. I saw Sunderland was a team that's keeping tabs on him. Potentially West Ham, I think. I know Sunderland was definitely one. I think Sunderland would be a really interesting project because obviously they have like that love for Mexico fans that kind of brewed, on social media in this season. Not Tottenham. I think Sunderland would be fire. Like in the Premier League, there could be a team that could fight for European level spots next season. They were already trying this season. They were doing pretty well. And I mean, they're decent. They have a good scouting team as well. Nottingham Forest was one also he was linked to before he moved to Milan. But I feel like Nottingham Forest might get relegated. Tottenham might get relegated. I wouldn't go to a team that has the possibility to get relegated. So I think Sunderland would be a solid shout. They have a solid project going down, They made a lot of good signings during the summer window, which is why they're very competitive. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, what other teams would you guys like to see Santi at? Go back to Feyenoord possibly? I feel like that's just like going back in your career. It's like the same thing with Edson Alvarez. Like, I don't know what's going to happen to him after Fenerbahce. The rumor is that he goes back to West Ham, or maybe there's another club like a Dortmund, for example. But will he stay at Fenerbahce? I hope he doesn't stay at Fenerbahce. I hope he finds a top team to go to, because we need our players playing in the top 5 leagues in the world. That's just there's no discussion about that. I don't know, but let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Where do you guys want to see Santi Jimenez go? Where do you want to see Edson Alvarez go? And then let me know also about the Mexico versus Belgium game. What is your predictions for that match? What is your predictions for Mexico versus Portugal? Those are some good tests for La Selección Mexicana. El Machín to Dortmund. Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be so sick. We need players at top clubs, not relegation level clubs, or in the Turkish league. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Mexico versus Portugal, who's winning? Mexico versus Belgium, who's winning? Are we going to get smacked in both games? If you do think we're going to get smacked, by how many goals? And then I saw Jacoba Yurdi let me know one question I can ask Belgium fans. Any other questions you want me to ask maybe Mexico fans, perhaps over there in Chicago? I'm also planning to do like a little vlog or something. We'll see. Obviously, we're going to do post-game analysis, a preview live from Chicago as well. I wish I was able to go to the Ciudad de Mexico match, but unfortunately did not get accepted for credentials there. But one day, trust. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Because Charla football is only starting, and there's only one way from down is up. That's the only other way we can go. It's just up. So I appreciate you guys hopping on. I know there's 2, 3, 4 to keep hopping out, but I appreciate the first, like you guys, that I'm always gonna remember. Because one day we hit the 50 viewers, 100 viewers, 10,000 viewers, then I'm always gonna remember this moment. I think I'm gonna cut the live stream short though, because it's already halftime. How far will they make it to the World Cup for Mexican fans? Yeah, that's already a question I have written down. Like, how far do they think Mexico's gonna make it, and who's gonna be the first goal scorer for Mexico at the World Cup? I already have that written down. Don't worry. But honestly, bro, I think I'm gonna cut it short. I have to go tend to my son, and also, I mean, just given the volume of the live stream, I thought there would be more people hopping on. Their favorite player is a good one too. But I appreciate you hopping on, Jacoba. I appreciate you guys hopping on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it short. I ain't gonna enjoy the game and do some content after. So stay tuned for the shorts and the reels and TikToks coming out after this game. I think I'm definitely gonna do a video about both of these matches, the potential final, and then I think I have another video coming out today. Mexico's potential 11 versus Portugal. Actually, let me talk about that real quick. Who do you guys think is gonna start against Portugal for Mexico? Like, give me your 11 real quick. In goal, it's gonna be Tala Rangel. People say Ochoa just because Ochoa might bring more like views to the match because there's no Ronaldo. But I want Tala Rangel to start. Left back is going to be Gallardo. I think he's going to go with 3 center backs. Very defensive. So he's going to go Johan Vasquez. Might be Eric Lira playing as like a libero, like right in the middle. And then Cesar Montes. And then right wing back is going to be Richard Ledesma. And then in the midfield, Obed Fidalgo. That's where it gets confusing. It might be Obed Fidalgo. It could be Obed Fidalgo, Brian Gutierrez. It could be Obed Fidalgo and then Lira in the midfield, and then replace Lira in defense for Reyes. And then up top, it might just be 2 strikers. So it could be Raul and Quiñones. And I wouldn't be surprised seeing that. Or if he goes 3 up top with Raul being the only striker, it could be like a 3-4-3 type of formation. So that could also be a possibility, a 3-4-3 with Piojo and Alexis Vega on the left and right, kind of tucking in more in the middle, letting Richard and Gallardo overlap. So that's a possibility, and that's a very likely scenario that we see Lira playing as libero, kind of like a CDM or a third center back in defense, but then hopping into the midfield to join Obed and Fidalgo. So we'll see. Lira probably. I think Lira will probably start. I mean, he's one of Vasco's consentidos, one of his favorite players, and I mean in a good way. Like, he's a good player, and when he plays for Mexico, he's one of the only players that I've seen that steps up. Like, he elevates his nivel, or is like the same level that we see at Cruz Azul, which is a good level. But yeah, let me know. I'm going to be putting out a video about the Mexico's potential 11, and then also going to be putting out a video of the final for the World Cup qualification and who could be Mexico's third and final opponent between Ireland and Czechia. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe, check out all the platform links below. Like I said, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate you guys for hopping on, even though there's a few, but I appreciate you guys being here. Because there's only one way. There's only one way. We're going up from here. Shout out football to the moon, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.